The funniest moments of 2022, Max Verstappen.
Natuurlijk de start. Okay.
Look at him, how witty and amusing Max Verstappen is. Who would say he is a hardworking, devoted F1 driver who recently became a world champion? No matter how bad things go, Verstappen loses his cool, always humorous, full-time optimistic. Is that his secret to becoming a champion? Don't lift your eyebrows in surprise because more amusing events are on the way. Are you ready? So in this video, we will exclusively check out some of the funniest moments of Max Verstappen in 2022.
So how many times did you hit the barrier?
Only twice yesterday. Only twice.
And Max, your score? Or you lost count?
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you.
Last year he lost count.
Wow, what an embarrassment. And thank you is all he came up with? People claim that receiving criticism and making jokes about themselves requires a sense of humor. Verstappen got it right.
I feel like you're the best double act in Formula One at the moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Tell us something we don't.
Modesty. I love it. Early in the morning. You could go into comedy together, have your own show.
Thinking about it.
Who's funnier, do you think?
Both of us.
Would you say that? Who's funnier?
We don't work in singles.
Depends on which state we are and at what time of the day.
Right. So one of you takes the morning shift, one of you takes the afternoon shift, and then in the evening...
I'll be midnight.
During a nice open-air interview, the female anchor stated to both Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, "I feel like you're the finest double act in Formula One at the moment." Yeah, tell us something we don't know, Daniel Ricciardo said sarcastically in the blink of an eye. The anchor picked up on the tone and said, "Wow, modesty." She too cynically said, "I adore it. Early in the morning, whatever." Ricciardo also responded. Well, it is not all. The female anchor also chimed in on the matter, suggesting that it would be better if Max and Ricciardo collaborated on humor and had their program. Max and Ricciardo both agreed with a chuckle and stated they were thinking about it as well. Max went on to say that they did everything together. The anchor also proposed that one of them work the morning shift and the other work the afternoon or evening shift. "I'll be there at midnight," Ricciardo said again, a kinky tone in his voice.
Okay, kon dan... Looks like I peed myself. Maybe I did.
See, Max Verstappen is a riot. Ricciardo splashed a bottle of water on his head throughout the interview but remained calm. Rather, he poked fun at himself and responded with a brilliant retort. Attaboy.
Hi guys, when do you think Red Bull can win the World Championship again? Why are you laughing? Now I'm gonna be serious here. Hopefully, we can challenge next year. We'll try next year.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think Max,
Well, you are
Max
still
is out of it.
challenging this
Yeah, Max is out of it this year. I can mathematically still win, so Max is going to take everyone out for me, and I'm going to win.
And I get the
next.
bonus.
Yeah, he can take my bonus if he takes everyone out. So yeah, I'll win the championship this year.
Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo, two close friends, are once again leg-pulling each other while discussing their racing rivalry and who would ultimately win the championship. But look at how cool and athletic Verstappen is. As if he does not give a damn.
How many girlfriends have you had?
No way, it's not on it.
It's true, it's true.
When was the last time you got rejected by a girl? 20 minutes ago. Probably the last time you went out. When was the last time you went out? Whoa! If you have to ask a girl
Why do I
out,
always get these questions?
do you call her or text her?
Oh my god, this is hilarious. The interviewer had only inquired about Max Verstappen's girlfriend count. Max denied having any, and Ricciardo took advantage of the situation by asking when was the last time he was rejected by a girl. Max Verstappen was taken aback by that unexpected remark. Ricciardo nudged him again, adding, 20 minutes ago. It was most likely the last time you went out.
Driving exactly the same weather as the others. Why is it you think that you can handle that better than others?
Because I'm Dutch.
The Formula One winner has a very sharp tongue. The journalist just inquired solemnly why he claims to be a better driver than others. He quickly responded with a straight face that he could since he is Dutch. What a great response. It also demonstrates his patriotism, as well as his self-assurance and wit.
And look who we have here. Oh my god. Daniel. How are we doing? You good?
Catching up on some Z's. Some Z's, you know? When
Are you ready? Are you ready for the event? Looks like.
Such a sweet moment of friendship. Max is unrivaled in his witty leg-pulling abilities.
Max, why have you had so many accidents?
I don't know. And like I said in the beginning of this press conference, I got really tired of all the questions. So, yeah. I think if I get a few more, I'll headbutt someone.
Max Verstappen, the reigning global Formula One champion, can get around everything by being calm and humorous. A journalist in this case offered an odd question that he could find insulting, but he sarcastically conveyed his discontent.
How was your holidays?
Yeah, it was good. Maybe a little bit too good. Maybe.
Driving at 300 kilometers an hour through this part of the track.
Another amusing video honoring their friendship. Wow, my eyes well up with tears.
So yeah, I've been getting a few cans of beer lately.
Do we interrupt supper?
The old Dutch ham and cheese.
The glamour of being a Formula One driver, eh?
Actually, I'm pretty hungry as well.
Very nice.
Look,
teammates sharing a sandwich. How sweet.
Did you realize our little champion could be so wacky and mischievous? On a side topic, I suppose I envy Verstappen and Ricciardo's relationship. Don't you? What a wonderful friendship. Look at how cheerful Max Verstappen is when he is in the driver's seat on the racetrack, as if he were the monarch of a throne. He has excellent comedic timing. Some would argue that he is still a child, but that is one of his strengths. He is amusing, clever, and hardworking. That's how life is.
speaking of Dutch. Hey.
Kiki, hey!
Sweating.
I went for a run and I got a bit too excited.
Excuse me, can we start now?
Oh, I thought we started.
I have a very sweaty ball sack at the moment.
Did you wear underwear? I just wouldn't advise running without underwear because then it starts to, you know, chafing.
It's jingling around. I might give it a try back in Monaco. And then I'll knock on your door. Daniel, look!
Do you have the cream?
Did you have your underpants on? As you can see, the youngest world champion is not afraid of having some adult fun. He does, however, appear bashful. But as a legend once said, never judge a book by its cover. Jokes apart. These outbursts of laughter are not just at variance with Verstappen's competitive predicament given Red Bull's overall performance, disadvantage to Mercedes, but they also are rare in high-pressure, extremely concentrated setting of an F1 race. However, it should not be mistaken for a lack of concern for Verstappen. It's more of a reflection of how he has come in terms with reality rather than trying to fight it. On terrible days for the team, being in a good mentality is far better for everyone involved, and Verstappen is learning that his steely side can be balanced with a little humor as well. In an interview with The Race, Verstappen had an even simpler response. Now I probably speak up a bit more, because why not? It's also amusing for the boys to relieve some pressure. Sometimes you may notice that someone is worried, such as a mechanic. I enjoy relieving the pressure on everyone. That doesn't mean you're not focused, but it's wonderful to giggle a little before things become serious. It can help the body relax a little more. I believe it is beneficial to everyone. Making the occasional joke may appear to be the polar opposite of that. However, in Verstappen's opinion, a little comedy goes a long way. This season, he will be free of everyone behind him the majority of the time, but not quite at ease with the Mercedes drivers in front. Another occurrence had occurred. At the British Grand Prix, Verstappen urged his mechanic to hydrate before the race, knowing that the people behind me were going to be too sluggish, so it was going to be a bit of a race on my own. That would be improper in several races, even this year. During a Grand Prix, there are several instances where conscious attention is required. But it's a fascinating look into how dialed in a driver of Verstappen's level is that he has the spare capacity to crack a joke even in the calmer parts of a race, trusting that his subconscious brain will handle the rest. He doesn't have to worry about it because the automobile will always need to be driven. Verstappen claims that this is a fully operational driver. At some point, you start to feel like a robot, and everything just occurs automatically, Verstappen explained. You don't need to consider it any longer. You know exactly what you have to do lap after lap. However, if you have shifting conditions, it's a different story since you'll probably need to concentrate more and be more aware. As a race like last year in Germany, there's never really a chance to relax because the circuit is always changing. You're on different tires. It's wet, then it's dry, pit stops, and you want to make the right decision. I wasn't particularly under pressure in the British GP. It's like you're on autopilot or something. So what do you think? Do you feel amused? Do you know your hot favorite world champion is that much fun all the time? Share your views in the comments section below. And that's all we've got time for today. Thank you for staying with us until the end. For more videos like these, subscribe to our channel, and if you appreciated the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be notified about future videos, click the bell button. We'll meet up again in the next episode. Until then, peace.